Hello Scorpio, how are you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Solari Tarot. It's Greg here for another freaking week. It's happening. I'm doing a lot of tarot card readings, but I'm happy to be here with you. If you guys are new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. No personal readings at this time. Information's in the description box below of anything you may need. Guys, this is a general reading, Scorpio. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but for the people that it does resonate with here in the week, I want to talk to you, Scorps, because I've said this message to you 1,000 times, and I'm going to say it again, but here this week, Scorpio, you are tethered between effortless manifestation and being easy about it and being chill about it and being cool about it, and also this action that needs to be taken. There is this balance between sitting back and waiting and going out there and retrieving, and I think you're confused about exactly which way to go here this week. There are ashes, folks. There are ashes of something. This is a situation that is burned down around you. I do not know if it just happened or if this is still the ashes that you're setting in. But it's like, such an interesting energy, guys, because I have this feeling like there's something you wanted. We have the ring here, and this really is the idea. I'm filming this video here on the 15th. It's Monday. It'll probably go up today or tomorrow. And I think about this ring and the metaphorical. It's the last day of Lupercalia today, which is this kind of fertility holiday that in a neo-witch pagan world has become kind of quite sexual. And on the last day of it, I've been thinking a lot about my own sexuality and where I can use that energy to take action and where I use that energy to sit back and let some things revolve around me. I think you're doing the same thing here this week, Scorpio. And I also have to say that in the process of this, you're realizing that you're capable of doing things that you have convinced yourself in your past you could not do, or things you could not take action on. For some of you, something that has seemed so challenging for you here this week, for who knows how long, all of the sudden becomes easier. Something shifts. And while you may not have been offered the metaphorical ring it is that you desire, I think that something within you motivates you to move in that direction. Now, I do want to look at the tarot because I just really need more information, Scorpio, this week. What is the message for Scorpio, please, Spirit? What do we have? I just want to, okay, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, yeah. Once again, something that seemed so emotionally hard, so emotionally draining, this week, it just seems rational to detoxify. This Ace of Cups comes out a lot of ways when we're talking about true love, and maybe we are talking about that here this week. We'll see as we go, but when I think about the Ace of Cups in terms of what this suit represents, which is our emotions, I think of the Ace of Cups as just a peaceful, easy feeling, as the Eagles used to say, right? Somebody's got a peaceful, easy feeling. And it's matched in you this week with the rationality to be action-oriented while also letting things come to you. It's an interesting balance that you're in here this week, but I do sense that there could just be a little bit of uncomfortability in the pain of the action that you're taking. However, it's rational, and it is cleaning. Ooh, yeah, see, I knew it. Right, the Five of Pentacles and the freaking Queen of Swords. It's exactly what I said. Look. Somebody's making a hard decision this week. Scorpio, you are in this place, and I don't know what the metaphorical ashes are for you, but what I am feeling here for you here is like you've got to make a hard decision that has constantly left you in this place. And this is a theme for you right now, because last week your reading was very much purgatory-ish. It was very much just holding on to the ashes, really. And here, as we move into this week, there still could be challenges in terms of where your abandonment issues have been peaked, and then in your mental mind, how hard that is sometimes to beat some sort of behavior or cycle that you've learned over the years. Look, with the Five of Pentacles energy, somebody could have been abandoned here. This could have been you. You've been through a situation where there's been loss, maybe financially, maybe romantically. I don't know your life. But there is this sobering energy that's coming into the experience that wants you to make a hard action-based decision that can almost give you an out-breath for the first time in a really, really long time, Scorpio. And you know what? I have to be honest with you, because sometimes I'm doing this work as a tarot reader, and I am a Scorpio, so it's for your reading specifically, but I'll say things to you because I want to help you and I love you so much and I want to be there for you, but I'm kind of preaching to myself sometimes, and I don't mention that a lot because it's a numb place. It's a place where I'm hurt. But I understand this feeling, and I really can resonate with you here on it this week. I really, you know me, I like to try to focus this channel on you. Something's coming out, the King of Pentacles. We're going to put it back, but I try to focus this channel on you because I think that's what this is about. It's really why often I don't show my face to you, because I don't want to be mixed up in the message being about me. And I think these channels and these tarot readers sometimes make it about them. This is about you, and there is this need for all of us, guys, all of us Scorps that are watching this, that have been going through something. There's an untapped magic. So there is this boy, and I am like low-key in love with him. He has a tarot channel called Ocean Only. And last night I was gonna film the reading for Scorp, and I didn't because I was feeling particularly weakened. I'd been let down by somebody I really care about, and I was just kind of feeling upset, and decided instead of making tarot to go watch this dude because I'm in love with him. He's beautiful and incredible. I have a super crush on him. So I went to watch his channel, and he had this message this week about Scorpio having this untapped magic, this untapped potential, and this sadness and these ashes and this broken love or broken promises or whatever it is that you're going through, Scorp, has really hindered this process of your own almost generational power. And here in the Ace of Cups, we see that somebody makes a very sobering decision based around what is best for them. And it's not particularly easy, but it's almost like I see it in terms of like, I'm trying to get this guy to give me this ring, right? This thing I've always wanted, this like companionship beyond measure, just as an example. Because that's what a lot of us are on tarot looking for, right? So this ring kind of represents like all of us in some way, probably, especially because we're Scorpios, dream of this moment. And in our astrology for the last many years, there have been challenges in terms of romance. There have been challenges in terms of our greatest potential because there has been an accentuation on romance, but we are in uncomfortable places for our karma right now, Scorpio. But there is still a need to take action. It's like you realize that this one guy that always broke your heart or always broke your promises has burned everything down around you, but in some way your ability to navigate through your pain is the hidden gift. Your ability to see the dark side of yourself or the sadness or sit with it is kind of a part of your power in some way. It's like you realize that you can get a ring from something better, from someone better. This man ain't got no job. This man only calls me after 11 p.m. This dude ain't got my back. This guy's banging other people, probably. This dude is sketchy. This dude is lying to me, right? This chick is not what I'm about. This chick is not vibing with my level, bro, and I know it, and I'm doing it anyway because I don't want to be alone, or I'm afraid that there won't be anybody else that will come into my experience that will make me feel the same way, because I'm so used to being left and abandoned. So how come every single time it happens, I feel like shit? Ooh, guys. Give me a second, because I want to stay on course with your energy, and I don't want my own energy to be a part of this. Even though I am a Scorp, you know, I really want to keep this at the collective energy. We have the Nine of Swords. It's an energy that's been inside of your chart for a long time for a lot of you guys. You're worried about everything. I've been talking to tons of Scorpios that have been experiencing severe paranoia right now, just like looking around every corner constantly for an enemy. Even times where there isn't an enemy there, there is an essence of self-sabotaging here. You're not just conquering what somebody did to you, Scorpio. You're conquering the bad habits that you created from all of these people that hurt you, or as you see it, took a piece of you in some way. You're wrapped around this, honey. Your head is focused on this. There's like this sense you're so focused on what you don't have. And some of you here feel like you had it all. Some of you are with an older man. It didn't work out. It fell through. Some of you were with somebody that was younger than you, and you have a lot of money, and they were with you because of it. And things are starting to come to light that they really just wanted you for the money. That one doesn't resonate for me, bitch. I ain't no rich hoe. All right. Let's see what else for Scorp. Let's get into this energy. I'm putting that back. I just feel like that's my chaotic, caffeinated energy, so I'm putting it back. Okay, but not that. And it's the Queen of Cups, and it is the love. What's crazy about Scorps sometimes is that your love is obsession sometimes. A lot of times. And it is really pure at first for you. It is really all-encompassing. But it's like, in essence and in the root of it, the way that you love is not wrong. Because you love really extremely and really passionately and really loyally. And you really put your whole heart in, and you really are there to nurture somebody. And you really do. It's almost like somebody saying, I'm the full package deal. I've learned how to love myself. Why isn't my happy story coming? I am good at loving. Why isn't my happy story coming? Right? It's like I'm a piece. I'm a force to be reckoned with here. Right? I'm the best you're going to get in bed. You aren't going to want to lay it down on anybody else other than me, baby. I know how to love the best. So why don't I get the love that's worthy? First off, Scorp, because there is action that needs to be taken that is based around a sober mind. It's objective decision making. The tarot card community has a really funny sentence about that we use a lot. It's called clearing away what no longer serves you, right? You hear this like all the fucking time on everybody's channel. What are you need to clear away what no longer serves you, Scorpio? But the truth is that some of you all clear away people that aren't serving you when you haven't been serving you, and you're not clearing away that shit that you have there. It's why last week I was picking up on your purgatory energy. It's because there is this, oh God, I can like feel the energetic rift, and I can feel the place. 1358. I can feel the place where you disconnect right before you push the envelope, when you stop and when you don't do it and when you don't move forward. Ooh. There's a sense that what you really want, Scorpio, is not going to be something you have to go out there and get. It's going to be something that comes into your life. But the point is you still have to go out there, right? You still have to go affect the world around you. There's more to life than money, and there's more to life than romance. Sometimes as a collective, we have to pick each other up when we're down. Sometimes we have to go feed the hungry. We got to get out there and make real integral political change. We have to shift the way people are oppressed and put down and buried underneath a system that doesn't serve them systemically. There's a lot of work to do here, Scorpio. It's not always just about romance. It's when you go out there and do this powerhouse atomic bomb shit that you do, then you start to run into things in that the universe has divinely put into your timing, but you're going out there to look for it and you're not finding it. And let me be honest with you, you're trying to project it onto people that you know straight up are not going to give it. And some of you guys have really been shattered by some of your relationships here. You really thought you were about to get a ring. You really thought you were about to settle down with somebody. You really thought it was about to work out, and then it didn't. And that purgatory energy is still here in your reading this week. We are 15 minutes in and I haven't even clarified anything yet. It's like, this energy's thick, bitch. We have the the Two of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. You know, it's the same story, guys. It's the same message this week. It's the same energy. It's still on your heart. It's still something that you're really, really struggling with. Some of you have been in a quiet place this week, but I still feel strongly like there's an action that's not getting taken here, straight up. I mean, there's just no way around it. Tis how it is. The Star card. Your healing moment after your tower, right? Shit. Ace of Swords, the truth. And honestly, I think that you think that the truth is about to be something you don't want to hear. But that's the Nine of Swords playing its trick on you. That's you playing your trick on you, Scorpio. Because the truth is something more beautiful than you want to realize right now. It just requires that you move in that direction. The question is, why are you moving in that direction? All right, we'll clarify. I'm telling you guys, the thing about astrologically a time like this, especially for us Scorpios, is that a lot of challenges are hitting the spotlight here, okay? And the problem is that you are so intelligent, Scorpio, but sometimes your emotions drive you into paths that you know aren't right. And I just get that Five of Cups energy, like I'm so upset about this, but kinda I knew that this was gonna happen. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor, please. The Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. My cats are freaking out. Okay. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Don't let the greatness get you down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know, here's the thing, baby. Heavy is the head that wears the crown sometimes. Heavy is the karma of such an intense being. Sometimes the weight of what you hold on to is big here. You guys are holding on to what didn't work. Straight up. You're holding on to what didn't work. Let me be clear, Scorp. Nobody here is judging you. Not on this channel, not in this reading. Not me, that's for sure. But where can the slate get cleaned? Because it needs to be. There's just really no other way around it. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. You are in this place where, in some way, you've closed off your heart. You've closed off some of your emotions. Because, to be honest, you're feeling the extremities of all of it so much. I think sometimes, right now, you guys are just kind of like, God, can I just get a break from the whole feeling thing for a minute? Like, can I put a wall up that will block me off from this kind of energy that I'm constantly absorbing into my experience? Like, literally seeing a roller coaster here. An up and a down and an up and a down. I don't know if a person puts you here. I don't know what puts you here. But I know that even if a person does put you here, Scorpio, you have enabled it to happen. Guys, I hate these kinds of readings sometimes because sometimes we just go through things that are so hard, and this is this, like, aversion Scorpio has to making this big shift, and it really is just time. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. Somebody has, or something has shattered your existence. I don't know what this is for you. All of us have different life circumstances, right? But it's like rebuilding your kingdom again. And there's no more poetic time for you to be going through this, Scorpio, than just before spring sprouts. Because this is the time for us, particularly in this hemisphere, the Western world, where winter is almost through. We're almost done with the cold. We're almost done with this pain. We're almost done with this cycle of nature where everything feels dead and cold and bitter and dry around us. But it does feel that way. You will be the one taking action. But baby, I don't know what this taking action is for you because it always means something different to everyone, but like, for real, listen to me. Do. Queen of Swords. You might have to, you can't be thinking with your, the Two of Swords in reverse. It's a decision that you are not making. It is something that you are not doing, Scorpio. Something that you choose not to see. Something that you purposefully put yourself off from doing. Something that you know you should be doing, but you don't do. And I think for a lot of you, this is letting go of someone. This is letting go of something. This is letting go of the broken promise. It's like you guys are so upset that someone betrayed your trust or somebody didn't catch you when you fell. And you are racking your brain of what part of you is not worthy to receive this. At some point in your head, this is micro, it's based around the person, but I'm like sensing Scorpios here who are also now comparing this to the macro of their karma, to the long term of their life. Somebody that's saying, I'm created to be alone, or I'm created to be unsuccessful, or I am broken goods. It is a warped mindset that you ended up with from a significant amount of unresolved, under rug swept trauma. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, I had to check that message, guys. It was kind of important. Look. You guys need to work on yourselves here this week. There's no other way to put it. Whatever this is in your mind is causing an instability that is literally throwing you off from your mojo. It's so similar to the reading that beautiful, gorgeous God did for Ocean Only Tarot. It's such a similar message here. Your stability needs you now. Your long-term, what you've built is crumbling, Scorpio. And if you don't take action to make sure that there is not, I'm like literally hearing water damage, just like there has been an influx of the waves of your emotion. There's water damage here. It is the Nine of Swords. This theme carries through this week. Do you see this energy? I think that, man, I feel like warp speed nervous as I do this reading. And I think half of it is from the insurmountable caffeine I have had today. But I do really sense this in your energy anyway. Something is throwing you off your A game here. For real, for real. I need to get this reading done with. I've already went over my time. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I get so passionate about these readings. The Lovers. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Something isn't stable. It's intense, but it's not stable. You love somebody, but it's like the union isn't either physically recognized or it doesn't come into physical manifestation or it doesn't work. And even if it were to work in the place that you're in right now, Scorpio, as your mind just pummels the depths and you're confused and you're kind of in limbo in some way, it's like you need to just think generally about what is ahead, what you can let go of in terms of the unnecessary weight that you're carrying, and go for what is profitable, what is stable, what is the metaphorical building the house on the rock rather than building the house on the sand. For a lot of you, this could be based around a love situation, around a person that you really care about. You may have to walk away from them, let them go. You love them and it's a beautiful connection and maybe it's intense and it's definitely mutual, but it just doesn't work, or there's something about it that's causing instability in your energy, and you trying to force this to happen in some way and then freak out when it's not working and just lose all sense of your identity is just creating this roller coaster effect that is draining your energy really more than you think. Tell me about the Two of Wands. The Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody got lifted away by the energy here, lifted up into the clouds, and then just dropped on their head. Somebody might have ushered this in. A person might have ushered us to this edge, right? But we chose to jump. Right? Four of Swords. Now we have all these broken bones. We know that we need to get up and continue our path and continue our mission, but there's just pain here. And it's like you start to resolve it, and then another wave comes in and hits you harder than before. It's like you feel like once you get 2 steps ahead in your recovery process, you just get another wave of trauma that buries you under the wave. And it's like almost like you feeling like you'll never get your head above water. And it is happening for you this week, but it is ushered in by a decision that you make from your head, not your heart. Head above water. Avril Lavigne put out a song like last year or the year before called Head Above Water. And it's really beautiful. It's like a kind of like religious song, I guess. I thought Avril Lavigne was like punk rock princess, putting her tongue out, spray painting graffiti and shit, and acting like a rocker chick. But I guess now she's a religious person. Strange. Hey, hey, you, I don't like religion. No way. Think you need a new one. The High Priestess. Holding back to get your grip, to get your magic back, to get and tap in to the spiritual part of you that you need now more than ever, because your spirit guides the way always, Scorpio. You know it. You're disconnected from it. Because when you say things like, you know what, I guess I'm just not worthy of love. Words have power. I'm learning that. It's like a Scorpio sitting in the bottom of the barrel, hungry, cold. And the only way out is their own magic. Tell me about the star card, please. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, some of the things and some of the recovery and some of the healing that you've done in your journey, it's starting to feel just right now, because the energy's so chaotic around you, like you never did any healing at all. But that's not true. More healing is coming. More results are coming in. More action needs to be taken. Don't get swept away in the chaotic energy around you, because this is notoriously not a great time for communication. You know, I mean, there is chaos around you, Scorpio. The funny part of it is, you know it. And you're used to it. You know how to be in harsh environments. But sometimes you're so viscerally glued to your own experience of that environment that you forget you're actually good at being in a hostile environment. Somebody said to me one time that they always felt like Scorpios were really good at helping people grieve the process of death, or being around somebody that was terminally ill. And I always asked, why is that? You know, why do people feel that way? Obviously, the death card is the patron card for Scorpio, but there is this primordial energy that Scorpios understand how to be around disease and sickness and illness and still make a home there if they have to. The problem is that the feeling of it is so hard on Scorpios, they forget they're surviving. You are surviving, guys. And whatever this is that has you halted to a grand stop, you need to move forward now. It is so hard sometimes, guys, I know. It's hard for me too sometimes. But we're all in this together. I love you guys on this channel. I'm going to get off here. We're 33 minutes in, sis. I got to go. I got other signs to do. Y'all got me tired. I'm doing these videos every week now again. So I love you. Mwah. I'm with you. I'll see you next week. Hang in there. Keep your head above water, okay? It's going to be all right. Goodbye.